Happy Halloween, y'all. Romeo the Retro God back with another review. It's Halloween and I got a special colorway coming up. Make sure you guys don't miss it. If you do, I'll find you. Today we're doing the Patrick Ewing 33, a Halloween colorway. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the shoe. Big old giant Patrick Ewing box. Now, as you can see, this thing is massive. The shoes themselves are actually massive, just like Patrick Ewing. The thing weighs probably like 5 pounds, 6 pounds itself. Big old Patrick Ewing picture on the front. 33 high. The colorway is black and shocking orange. Perfect Halloween colors. This thing is super big. The box is ginormous. They have ginormous shoes inside, but I do like the design. It looks like they paid a proper homage to Patrick Ewing himself. They even got him on the cover. You don't usually see that on basketball shoes where they actually put the guy on the front whose shoes they are. Patrick Ewing is a giant of a man. We open the box. Boom. And we're greeted with this number 33 Patrick Ewing paper. Pretty cool. It has his print all over it with his number. There we have it. The Patrick Ewing high 33 in shocking orange color. This is a crazy shoe, man. I have not seen this colorway ever up until I actually bought these shoes. Super dope. Crazy colorway. It's perfect for Halloween. I thought this was the perfect shoe to review for Halloween, obviously because it's black and orange. So anyways, let's get into the review of the shoe. Now, on the outside, we have a black, it's basically a plastic, almost like a poly kind of a plastic. Super easy to clean, super durable. You're not gonna have any problems keeping these shoes clean. Obviously, if anything spills on them, you just wipe it right off, man, no problem. These are extremely bulky shoes. They feel like bricks on your feet, but they're also super comfortable. We have normal shoelaces. They're not anything special. You have your Patrick Ewing branding on the tongue of the shoe with a giant basketball and his signature on the front. On the side of the shoe, we also have a Ewing signature that basically is predominant on the side of the shoe. And we have our strap going along the back that features a 33, which is his number, and obviously his name, Ewing, on the back. The inside of the shoe is very similar. Nothing too special. It's actually very similar to the outside of the shoe, minus all the branding. The outsole actually is a vibrant orange color. I thought that this color obviously pops super crazy in the sunlight. Really happy with the way this came out. The only problem with these colored soles and clear soles is that they tend to get extremely dirty really quick. So obviously I recommend some shoe protector, some Crep Protect, whatever you need to keep the bottoms as crispy as possible. Because we all hate when those bottoms get dirty because it ain't gonna look like this forever. You have a black midsole. You have your orange outsole, right? And yeah, it's basically a black and orange shoe, man. This shoe is made of a synthetic and leather upper and a synthetic textile sock liner on the inside. Has a very vibrant orange on the inside, and on the heel, which is very common to 90s shoes, you have this giant layer of padding that actually does a really cool job of protecting your ankles. I really like the way retros feel. Obviously, it's a very bulky shoe, and this doesn't really help with the bulkiness, but it does help for comfort. I mean, if you're playing for a long periods of time, or if you're even walking in these shoes, they can get a bit tiring on the foot because they're so heavy. Now, when you're talking about true to size, these shoes, because they're so bulky, you can actually probably afford to go up a half a size, maybe even a full size. Literally, these are size 12s. These aren't even my size, and I can still wear them somehow, just simply because of how much padding there actually is. I don't know many people who actually ball in Patrick Ewing shoes because, to be honest, these shoes are made for big dudes, man. I feel like these are perfect if you're a 7-footer or if you're a really tall guy. They're made for bigger, bulkier men. Look at the shoe itself, man. This thing is like the size of my torso almost. It's crazy, right? They probably don't have very much tech in the actual shoe itself. It's not like it has a max air unit, but there is obviously a lot of cushioning in the heel and ankle area for ankle support. It's not exactly the most functional and up-to-date ball shoe as far as tech-wise, but I feel like if you're a big guy and you need that extra padding and your ankles are sore, man, you might want to try some Ewings, man. These might be the ones for you. So the ankle protection is so insane on these, you can't really go wrong. You got a back strap for the back of your heel, right? And that's also something that will help to lock in the back of your ankle really nicely. They basically are probably super cheap right now because there's so many colorways. I find that the market has actually been saturated with Ewing 33 colorways. There's so many of these out on the market right now. I found the only reason I even bought this shoe was simply because the colorway is so rare. I never saw a shocking orange colorway in the Ewing 33 high. This is such a classic shoe. Make sure you guys get at least one Ewing colorway. So Patrick Ewing right now is acting mainly as a coach. I'm glad they're still coming out with colorways for him. The man is a legend, named top 50 of all time amongst his peers. Super dope. It took me a while to actually find these on Google. So yeah, man, this is the Patrick Ewing 33 high in the electric orange, or sorry, the shocking orange colorway. It's just a couple facts about Patrick Ewing in case you don't know who he is or you don't watch ball. Patrick Ewing is a Jamaican American NBA player. He played 17 years for the NBA, and most of his career he actually played as a starting center for the New York Knicks. Ewing was a first pick in his draft. He averaged 2.4 blocks per game. He also played for the Olympics twice and was inducted into the Olympic Hall of Fame for playing on the Dream Team with Michael Jordan and those guys. Crazy. Ewing, I mean, was one of the craziest shot blockers of his time. The guy used to slap balls crazy out of the air. Man, anybody that used to watch basketball in the 90s knows who Patrick Ewing is. He was one of the most devastating centers that the NBA had ever seen up until that time. Ewing was a force to be reckoned with, 100%. Man, if you went in those days when Ewing was playing, the only person ever to get one up on Ewing is, you know, my boy Scottie Pippen. Most of you might know Patrick Ewing from a certain Scottie Pippen clip. And it is quite shocking, actually, to tell you the truth, man. Perfect Halloween shoe. I hope you guys like this review. If you found some value, please hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys don't miss another episode. This is a Halloween review. These are super nice. And don't be afraid. You might see me walking around at Halloween with these joints on. Peace. Ewing.